Let's see. No, I made it not made for kids. Maybe that's why it wasn't comments. John Taffer should be. Hey, if John Taffer ran for president, I'd vote for him. The guy's a beast. The funny thing about Bar Rescue was when they first made the show, they used to really deck these bars out. Now these bars, they don't just slap a fucking coat of paint on them. They don't even do nothing. But I love fall. I love winter. The only thing better than fall is like when there's about 2 feet of snow out. Oh, there you go. I don't know if it was because I had kids mode on before, but oh, I gotta go with Khabib, bro. Khabib's gonna, fucking destroy him, bro. But yeah, weather's nice. I seen Baker Mayfield's old ladies crying, saying it's hard to play in Cleveland. Hey, oh, I would take Cam Newton. Baker's done. I don't even want to talk about Baker's done, bro. There's nothing. Baker Mayfield's shot. He's a done quarterback. He's mentally the weakest quarterback we've ever had. Trust me, the guy can't throw the ball downfield. The Browns' offense is it's handicapped by Baker Mayfield's inability to get the ball downfield. He can't read defenses. He's horrible. It's over. They need to get rid of him. I would take Jameis Winston right now. If Jameis Winston was in Cleveland, I forgot all about him, but I want Matt Ryan. But I would definitely take Jameis Winston. He would dominate this offense. Baker Mayfield, he's horrible. His rookie year, like I said, he played carefree. He didn't ever. Now he's thing with Baker. I'm gonna tell you something. He's very weak-minded, and he's got all this pressure on him right now, and he can't. He's crumbling. That's why the guy's not a winner. I noticed it in the championship game against that one short quarterback. I forget his name. Remember they played Georgia? He folded in the second half of that game. Baker Mayfield, he's a chump. The Browns, if he played like his rookie year, he was good, but he don't have it up here. He's done. We got to get a new quarterback, and he would be dominant in Cleveland. And you could tell Odell Beckham, Jake Fromm, that's it. He folded against Jake Daniel Fromm. Hey, Odell Beckham, there's a reason this dude's mad, man. He knows Baker can't get him the ball. I mean, if you notice, hey, when Baker's a rookie year, we went down, and this was Greg Williams as coach. We went downfield. It was crazy. Now, we don't go downfield. The Browns do not go downfield because Baker is afraid to throw the ball downfield. He just don't have it anymore. He's high. He's inaccurate. He's done. I don't have time to waste with him. And I'm going to say right now, our window, the Browns got a good team right now. But you got the Steelers, you got the Titans, you got the Chiefs, you got the Bills. That's going to be tough. Whoever gets, they're talking about the NFC being tougher than the AFC. I'm sorry, I think the AFC is tougher. Whoever represents the AFC in the Super Bowl is going to be battle tested. I forgot about the Ravens too. But yeah, the AFC is tougher. I'm sorry, because all these teams in the AFC are fucking good. So whoever gets to the AFC Super Bowl is going to be battle tested. I still think it's going to be the Chiefs. Although Pittsburgh, they're playing as good as anybody right now. I'm going to tell you right now, Pittsburgh, if they beat Tennessee, I may change my mind. I like Tennessee. Tennessee's my new favorite team. I like Cleveland, but I like Tennessee as my second. I like Vrabel. But it's going to be a tough game for Pittsburgh because Tennessee mucks it up. And Mike Vrabel's a very, very one of the best coaches I've ever seen. He's like Belichick. So I can't honestly. The Titans play the Steelers at 1 o'clock, and the Browns play the Bengals. I'm a diehard Browns fan, but I'm watching that Titans Steelers game. I want to watch two fucking teams go at it. I can't wait to watch that. Well, speaking of the Youngstown Assassin, hold up. I can't wait to watch that. Look at this. I found this the other day. I knocked everybody out. In this one. Let me see. Akron. It was in this was in a Kmart, an old abandoned Kmart inside. I knocked out. I'm trying to think who it was. I'll have to see. And this is weird because back then I was in the heavyweight and I was 6 foot 195, and I was knocking out everybody in the fucking heavyweight division. I dominated them. Mark Beige. I think it was Mark Beige. But yeah. But yeah, I can't wait till that game Sunday. Fuck the Browns, fuck the Bengals, two garbage teams. That Bengals fan, I got him going so pissed about Burrow. I keep telling him how he made the wrong move by picking Burrow over Herbert. I will say this: Burrow is going to be good, but I think Herbert's going to be better. And I don't think Burrow. I think Burrow's going to be at best Matt Ryan, which is good, but I think Herbert's going to be a stud. The oppressor channel's gone, but I ain't never coming back. You know what's weird though? I keep on getting videos. Listen, my Quantrell channel has no flags, right? None. But the oppressor channel keeps on getting flags. I don't get it. And I think that's why that channel's been down for a week. I got a week suspension on Quantrell, and there's no fucking flags at all. I think it's from the oppressor ones. I keep getting flags from the oppressor channel. It's been gone for 2 years. So. But yeah, I don't even care either. As long as I got this channel. But yeah, it's been about 2 years, I think. I don't get it. How am I getting flagged on that channel? Then I started thinking maybe the channel's up on YouTube somewhere. Because when that channel got suspended back in like 2010 or 2009, it got suspended. Like 4 months, I didn't have that channel. And then one day I looked, my channel was back. I'm like, what? It just came back. I don't know. But yeah, I can't wait till football's the greatest time of year. I'm not even trying to get that channel back. I don't even care about it. I forgot all about it. If someone wants to get it back, more power to them. I can't. Hey, this John Taffer's a beast. I wish he was the president. I don't even watch boxing. I heard he got destroyed, though. No, because it's on the same things. I don't know. Someone said it's a YouTube glitch. I believe it. No, I ain't seen no Tim Horton around here no more. Taffer's a beast. Taffer's the best. He'd be a great president. Hey, Taffer would rebuild the White House. Charlie's Zelenoff. That guy's a scrub. Honestly, Charlie Zelenoff's mentally delusional. He thinks he's actually I hate Baker. He's this Browns team. If you notice the Browns versus the Steelers, right? Their defense was playing good in the first quarter. They played great, and then they just said they were on the field and they knew this. They just quit. I don't blame them. They quit because Baker sucks. The defense isn't the problem. The defense they're not the problem. They're getting better. The offense. The only game Baker played good in was the Cincinnati game. That's the only game he actually played good in. Other than that, he sucks. He's horrible. And you look at the Dallas game, they put the ball in his hands in the second half. He couldn't make a throw. They put the ball in his hands against the Colts. He was 2 of 9. He is the key holding the Browns back. He's the weak link right now. He sucks. I hope, honestly, I'm not going to lie to you. I hope he gets injured against Cincinnati. I know Keenan ain't great, but he went 12-3 under the Stefanski offense in Minnesota. That put him in. I'm not saying we go anywhere, but at least I can see the ball get thrown downfield. We'll get a quarterback next year, either in the draft. I would take Sam Darnold. We'll make a trade. We'll get a trade. We'll get Sam Darnold, Matt Ryan. We need a quarterback, and that front office knows it. They didn't draft Baker. They have no ties to him. In fact, I think right now the only reason Baker's still starting is because of fucking Jimmy Haslam. Jimmy Haslam's a clown. Jimmy Haslam's the worst owner in football. For some reason, because I don't think Stefanski even wants Baker. I really don't. I like Stefanski. If you look at the Browns right now, Pittsburgh just mauled them. What happened to Pittsburgh-Cleveland? Pittsburgh punched Cleveland in the mouth and they didn't respond. They got humiliated. They quit. Would I take Manziel over Baker? For what? Manziel sucks too. Trade Baker for a first and a third. You couldn't get a first. You probably couldn't even get a third-round pick for Mayfield. Maybe Jerry Jones would take him because Jerry Jones has a fascination with the guy for some reason. Kirk Cousins is basically the same quarterback as Mayfield, but he's got a bit stronger mind. I would take him over Mayfield. Mayfield's got the weakest mind ever. Did Boogie ever go to jail for that firing that gun? I think Dwayne Haskins could be good. It's clearly they don't want him over there. Ain't no one trading up for Trevor Lawrence. The Jets ain't. Whoever gets the Jets is probably going to get the first pick. They'll never trade that pick. Trevor Lawrence is going to be a Jet. That dude looks like he's going to come into the league and dominate. I would love to have Trevor Lawrence. Baker's soft mentally. Dude's soft as hell. He'll probably play good against Cincinnati because their secondary, their whole defense sucks. But I'll guarantee you this, against good teams, he can't play. He's terrible. He folds. The Bengals could beat the Browns. They probably could beat them. Depends how Mayfield plays. If he plays bad, they probably will beat him. Cody Kessler is better than Baker Mayfield. Fitzpatrick would be better than Mayfield. People want us to get Matt Stafford. I don't want Matt Stafford. I would take him, but I don't want him. Hold on. The fuck is that? Hold on. Hold on 1 second. I want to see something. Stay there. It's warmer than I thought out here. It's a lot warmer than I thought. I saved the squirrel. They were killing a squirrel. I didn't want them to kill that squirrel. They were out to killing it. Because what they do is they'll bring it on my front porch or they'll bring it in the garage. I'm sick. I have like 4 dead carcasses in the fucking garage right now. Boy, it's warm out. What are you looking at? There's none here now, but there's usually all over the place. Come in. Come on. Had your fucking chance. Tired of cleaning that shit up. The garage has fucking dead fucking carcasses everywhere. When I watch football, I can't live stream nothing. I don't watch football with nobody. I gotta watch it by myself. Last time I watched a football game with anyone was that Bengals fan, not the one you guys know, but the old cameraman I had. He's a Bengals fan. Browns beat the Bengals in like a 16-10 or something like that at Cleveland about 8 years ago. Baker's fifth-year option ain't being picked up. Hell no. I don't even think, honestly, Baker will have to be a backup somewhere. And I mean, why would you want him as a backup? He'd be a good backup, I guess. If you notice when Keenan came in, he looked better. And then, like I said, he didn't throw the ball that much, but he just didn't have happy feet. Mayfield's scared to death back there. And that could be, if you look at Mayfield's rookie year, he actually threw from the pocket. He wasn't scared. I watched a few games. Look at the Raiders game. But I think the beating he took last year, mind fucked him. I mean, he was just terrified. And he ain't getting over that. And I don't have time we don't have time in Cleveland to try getting him better. It's time to move on. Oh, I would trade Mayfield for Fitzpatrick straight up right now, but they don't want him. They got Tua. No. Hugh Jackson went, 3-32 with the same team that Stefanski's got 4-2? Let me ask you, why do people still talk about So Slob? I don't care. Why do you guys still talk about him? I honestly, Tomlin, people think he's good. You put Bill Belichick in Pittsburgh the same amount of years Tomlin had, you probably have about 10 Super Bowls right now. I mean, Tomlin lost to fucking Blake Bortles and Tim Tebow. Bill Belichick, in fact, Bill Belichick beat Tim Tebow the following week 44-6. I think Tomlin has the greatest talent around him in the Hall of Fame quarterback every year. Well, yeah, you guys go troll So Slob on your own. I could care less. And Drew Lock and the fucking backup they got ripping. Bill Cowher had one Super Bowl in like 20-some years. He should have had more. Cats are pissed I took away their toy. They kept it outside. They could have done whatever they want with it. But hey, you know what cats do when they kill something? They bring it on your fucking porch. Hey, I had a cat bring a mouse in my house about 2 weeks ago. Motherfucker kept bringing a mouse in my fucking house. Hold up, let me see something. Let me see something real quick. I was reading something. Hugh Jackson was the worst coach. Antonio Brown, fuck Antonio Brown. That dude's a clown. He's cancer. Earl Thomas, he's another cancer. That's another thing with Browns. There's safety. I would take Earl Thomas right now because Jdhhdhd sucks. Their whole plan was to get Delpit in. They had no backup. Redwine played decent. And you know what's weird about the fucking NFL? We got guys on the injured list. 10 years ago, the NFL players weren't on the injured list. It's pathetic. They need to let the NFL go back to the way it was. I mean, you make all this money. Everyone's crying about Dak Prescott. He made $35 fucking million this year. Who gives a fuck if he can never play football again? He'll never have to work a day in his life. Bill O'Brien's the worst coach I've ever seen. Yeah, he's been fired. I like, what's his name? I like Crennel. I think Crennel took the Browns to a 10-6 record one year. They didn't get the playoffs. I don't like Deshaun Watson either. Hey, I told you Lamar Jackson's look at his numbers the last couple weeks. They're running the ball now. They're trying to protect him. I would take Joe Burrow over Lamar Jackson in a heartbeat. Burrow will be good. One thing about Burrow is I can't wait to watch him play Pittsburgh. I'm curious to see how he reacts because I know he got pummeled against Baltimore. Yeah, we had Joe Jurevicius, Braylon Edwards, the masturbator, and Kellen Winslow. But we know what, that year we were 10-5, or I think 10-6. But the last game we lost against Cincinnati, and it was like 100-mile-an-hour wind, and for some reason we threw the ball like 50 times that game. Stupid coaching by Crennel. I think Chadinsky was the offensive coordinator. That's what his problem was. Kellen Winslow was caught masturbating in, like, I think, Target. Yeah, I'm done with Breeze too. The Browns, they can't stop. They quit. They're mentally weak. I hate Tom Brady. Tom Brady's like, hey, you notice something about Tom Brady? When Nick Foles beat him, he walked off the field like a little bitch. As soon as he beat Aaron Rodgers, he ran over to the fucking shake his hand like a little bitch. I hate Brady. You give me Aaron Rodgers right now, Tom Brady. Aaron Rodgers could at least run. Aaron Rodgers is a beast. You go look at his numbers, they're crazy. Drew Bledsoe. He was a beast. The fucking Raiders beat the Chiefs already. Although I noticed what the Chiefs did to the Bills, they started running the ball now. Plus they got, what's his name, Le'Veon Bell now. I'm curious to see how that works. If Le'Veon Bell has anything left in the tank. Oh, I would take Michael Vick over Lamar. Michael Vick was actually not a bad quarterback. He could actually throw the ball. Yeah, Marcus Mariota's back. I seen that. Oh, Nick Foles won a Super Bowl. Mayfield hasn't done anything. Players in the league hate Mayfield, too. You can see it. Mayfield's a little bitch. I will say this for Mayfield. He did have a great rookie year. He did. And that's why everyone in Cleveland thought he was going to be good. But listen, the NFL catches up to rookies, no doubt about it. But, man, the drop-off between his rookie year, even last year he played bad, but nothing like this year he's playing horrible. His numbers are better than last year, but he's actually playing way worse this year. Last year he was throwing the ball downfield. This year he's just horrible. Mayfield, when Mayfield threw that pick six to Fitzpatrick, watching him run after the quarter, whatever, he looked like a fat midget. Oh, Burrow's going to get destroyed against Pittsburgh. If I was the Bengals, I wouldn't even play him. It would be stupid. Hey, Jason Campbell, Mary Kay Cabot, a Browns reporter. Search it up. She wrote, Jason Campbell is as good as Tom Brady. Search that up. You'll find it. It's hilarious. She wrote this one because there was a stretch when Campbell had a nice, 3-game stretch. And she wrote that. I didn't think Kyler Murray would be that good in the pros, but he is. Campbell. Well, yeah, Campbell. Yeah, he was bad. Who's all right? They're out there searching for it. Yeah, you got a quarterback in Dallas, Garrett Gilbert. If Garrett Gilbert ever gets in, you will trust me. Garrett Gilbert will be starting for you guys soon. And you guys should have never. Mike McCarthy is one of the worst coaches ever. That was the biggest mistake. My boy, the Bengal fan, he wants another coach. He hates Zach Taylor. But I said, they don't fire coaches in Cincinnati. You're stuck with Zach Taylor for at least another 4 years. Oh, my God. You know what movie I watched last night? The fuck was it? Unhinged with Russell Crowe. Oh, my God. You got to watch that movie. Russell Crowe is like 320 pounds. He's a slob. It's unbelievable. You got to watch it. It's not that good, but the trailer is better than the movie. It's hilarious, though. Kareem Hunt's still hurt. Trust me, he's hurt. And that's the thing. When the Browns had Chubb and Kareem Hunt, you're going, you know what I'm saying? Now they only have one, so yeah, it's not the same. Oh my God, Russell Crowe looks terrible. Oh my God, it's embarrassing. Hey, Russell Crowe looks like that one, the Oregon thumb slob. Oregon thumb. Oregon thumb. Remember that? Hey, Mayfield throws passes, short passes like bullets. He's a dumbass. Ohio State ain't being beat. Although I don't follow college football, so. No, I got fired. I got fired because I used to not even have to go to work. I had this junkie foreman would let me stay home and still pay me 8 hours a day. They found that. Well, they didn't find out about it, but it's a long story. But I used to, I wouldn't even have to go to work. I swear to God, I'd get paid 8 hours staying at home. Yeah, these guys would be in Cleveland. I wouldn't even have to go. I'd stay home, get paid 8 hours. That's what happens when you have a junkie foreman. Yeah, I got fired. Unemployment now. I'm gonna make a video on it. I gotta make a video on it. I'm waiting. Got the easiest job in the world. He drives old people around for like $18 an hour. It's the easiest job in the world. He doesn't do nothing. He sits in his house the whole day and waits to get called. Boy, if I don't have these glasses, I can't read. The Fed smoker? I haven't seen shit on him in like 3 years. That's 6. Fed smoker's dead. Yeah, okay. Oh, yeah, Fed smoker's dead. Okay. Maybe he is. Haven't seen anything on the internet of him. Fed smoker died last year. Really? What, did you get shot by the police? I was always waiting to see that cat around town. I figured I'd see him around town. You couldn't mistake that car. Heart disease. Died of a heart attack on the highway. They should have put his car in a museum. Oh, I'm going to have to search it up. Fed Smoker Museum. There should be a Fed Smoker Museum. Look at this. Two beasts. The Corona's coming back, they said. Corona's back, bro. I did some chewing tobacco. I gotta quit this shit. I'm going through a can a day, right? And I'm gonna tell you something. I noticed it, man. My teeth, from chewing for 2 years, I picked it back up. I quit for 5 years, started chewing again for 2 years, and my teeth are eating. I gotta stop. I think we're getting another stimulus check. If I ever got cancer, I would just take my own life. Used to be a guy for the Cleveland Browns. He was a beast. Eric Turner, one of the greatest safeties ever. Hard hitting, 220 pounds. This is when safeties hit. He died at 145 pounds from cancer. It took him like 2 months to lose all that weight. I would kill myself before that happened. Hey, I was looking at videos on this channel from last year. I was down to 215 pounds. And then you look at me now, I'm like 270. I do feel, I'm not going to lie to you guys, I feel better at 270. I don't know why. I felt good at 215, but I don't know why. I just feel better at a heavier weight. Now, of course, I'm a slob, but I don't quite look as fat as fucking Russell Crowe. Who had stomach cancer? Oh, yeah. What's his name? What's his name? Turner. I had COVID. And listen, I had COVID in December. I'm going to tell you how I got it. Last December, they had a fucking meeting at where I work at. They had a fucking Christmas meeting, safety meeting, 150 people in our warehouse. That was on a Friday. Sunday, the Browns played the Bengals. I just didn't feel good. I couldn't watch the game. From Sunday until Wednesday, I did nothing but sleep. I was sick. I couldn't even get out of bed. I went to the Minute Clinic. They told me I had swine flu. They tested me, which is the same thing as COVID. It's a different form of it. So I had the swine flu, H1N1, and it was the sickest I've ever been in my life. Yes, hey, I'm telling you, that swine flu I had, I was never so sick in my life. In fact, I didn't even take my medication for 7 days. I think the lady thought I was going through drug withdrawal, right? Because I didn't take my medication. I said, no. I said, I'm sick. Trust me. That's why she wanted to test me. Morning. Come on. This cat really irritates me. It's the slowest cat I've ever seen. But they gave me, I forget what they gave me for that shit. They gave me something for it, and about 2 weeks so I was better. I want Trump to win. The Minute Clinic only charged me like $20. I want Trump to win because I love seeing these people all pissed off. I hate that Kamala Harris. Just looking at her makes me sick. No, Youngstown. Listen, that BLM Youngstown don't care about BLM. Youngstown is a dive town. No one cares here. I wish the Browns had Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold can actually quarterback in this league. Boy, I love chewing tobacco, though. I'm not going to lie to you. It's just such a good. I love it. It just tastes good. Jameis Winston would be great. Who's he play for? The Saints? No, I don't want Daniel Jones. I'll choose Skull. Boy, Jameis Winston would be great. It's a shame we got. No, I don't want Mitch Trubisky. He's basically Mayfield. A little bit better than Mayfield. Last time the Browns were in the playoffs, we were up 24-7 at Pittsburgh. We were dominating the game, and then Butch Davis decided to go fucking prevent defense and ruin the game. Dennis Northcutt dropped a simple pass that would have ended the game, and he blew it. No, Mayfield ain't better than Njoku. We don't need Njoku. I'd love to trade Njoku. They're going to trade him. Watch. But if you want to know something about Njoku, when you think about it, all these other teams use their tight end. I mean, we signed a guy for $40 million, and our quarterback can't even get on the ball. Think about that. I mean, you think this front office is happy with Mayfield? You're crazy. I could actually see the front office right now. I wouldn't be surprised if the Browns are trying to acquire a quarterback right now. I really wouldn't. Like, I'm talking someone like a Matt Ryan, someone that could come in and start right now. They're not happy. They got a quarterback that can't even get a tight end, which, by the way, they didn't need to sign Hooper. $40 million for a tight end that they don't even use. That was dumb as hell. Is So Slob still obsessed with me? What do you think? I've owned that So Slob. Well, I remember there was this guy Leonard on Twitter. I don't know if I showed him So Slob or he showed me. And we just couldn't. Hey, this dude, looking at him, it was just, if you look at So Slob, oh my God, he's got the weirdest looking face. It looks like he fell asleep on nail polish. And we clowned him. It's just, and we couldn't stop. And he thought he was my boy, So Slob, and he got so sensitive. Bob Wiley. Hey, you know what? Baker is going through what, 4 coaches. Well, I mean, I can't make that excuse for him no more. He needs to. I mean, he needs to be able to throw the ball in the fourth quarter. He can't. The Pittsburgh game. I'm not even talking about that game. I'm talking about the Colts game. We should have beat the Colts by 20 points. Mayfield, he was 2-9 in the fourth quarter. The Dallas game, he couldn't put the game away. Easy throw down the sideline to Beckham. He couldn't even make. I can't do it. No, Brady was horrible. Freddie may be the guy that actually ruined Mayfield. The Cowboys will never trade for Matt Ryan. I think they're going to actually re-sign Dak Prescott. No, I don't have a Twitter. No. Troll Warren, Ohio on YouTube. You know who I can't stand on YouTube is that fucking Balin Levine. Balin Levine goes around and harasses people on YouTube. He harasses people in public and he's making a killing doing it. Well, what do you mean, Storyfire? Wait a second. They got a thing called Storyfire for videos? Oh, I would take Minshew over Baker. The Browns defense ain't as bad as you think. They quit against Pittsburgh. Oh, I can't stand Kid behind the camera either. Oh, I would love to have Matt Ryan right now. Hey, I would give up a first-round draft pick for him. I'm going to tell you why. He can play another 5 years. And then you know what? Maybe Mayfield could learn sitting behind him. I don't know. I think Mayfield, he's one of the quarterbacks that needed to sit on the bench for a year. I think Tua would be good. Only usually, but he's still alive. Hey, I heard AJ Green. The Bengals are smart. He had a pretty good showing against the Colts. If they were smart, they'd try to trade him now. The Bengals got good players on offense. Their receivers are good. And I just don't. I think that coach is horrible for Cincinnati because I think Joe Burrow could be a lot better than he is right now if he had a better coach. Now, their offensive line's horrible, granted. But I don't know. I think that Zach Taylor needs to go. I used to like Mayfield. I did. I used to think he was a beast. And it's not even his play that made me hate him. He just acts like a child. I mean, he acts like a high school quarterback still. I mean, you're in the NFL. These guys don't play that game. Fuck Mayfield. Oh, I would take Burrow, right? If you put Burrow behind Cleveland's offensive line, oh my God. See, they were talking about Stefanski. They're making a big deal because Stefanski don't look at the Steelers as a rival. He said it's just another game. Well, then let's call a spade a spade. The Steelers don't look at the Browns like a rival. They kill the Browns. So it is just another game to Cleveland. And they weren't up for it. And the Steelers were. And they punched Cleveland in the mouth, and Cleveland didn't respond back. Cleveland got humiliated. Cleveland got the shit kicked out of them. Hey, RG3, I think that's going to be Lamar Jackson. I thought Lamar Jackson was going to take a big step this year. He's actually looks like he's regressing a little. And if I'm the Ravens, maybe they're waiting till the playoffs. The only way Lamar Jackson will be effective if he runs the ball at least 15 times a game. Because without the threat of a run, are you scared of Lamar Jackson beating you with his tight end passes? That's all he can do is throw to the tight end. Right now, Lamar Jackson or Joe Burrow, who would you take? I'm taking Joe Burrow all day long. You can give me, the Ravens could say, I'll give you a first round on Lamar Jackson, or the Bengals will give me Burrow. I'll take Burrow straight up. I'd rather have a Burrow than a first on Lamar Jackson. Burrow is going to be good. There's no doubt about it. I like Burrow. He sits back in the pocket. He's calm. I would love to have him in Cleveland. Of all the years the Browns could have sucked, why couldn't it have been last year? Why couldn't it be this year when we could have had fucking Trevor Lawrence? Honestly, I used to watch. I don't even watch any shows anymore because the Browns got humiliated. It's terrible. If we get beat by if we get beat by the Bengals, we might as well just write the season off. We ain't a playoff team. I mean, we did beat the Ravens bad last year. If I had my choice between either one of them, I'd take Trevor Lawrence. But if the Bengals were if they could pick the first in a draft, oh, they could trade Burrow. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, I do. Hey, I got off them for 7 days, right? Physical withdrawals weren't nothing, trust me. Everyone talks about the physical withdrawals are bad. They weren't shit. But I will say this. I was starting to smoke weed again. I wanted to do some kind of drug. And I really don't even like weed. Weed makes me Makes me too relaxed, and I eat like a fucking slob. No, no, no. I'll take Trevor Lawrence over Justin Fields. Trust me, Trevor Lawrence will be good. Nah, let's see. They're 4-2 now. That means they got to go 8-2 the rest of the way. Not with Baker. See, this would be the perfect year for a team to tank when you think about it. If you tank right now, say you're the Jets, you don't have fans in the stadium. Where you get 6,000 fans? It's not like a normal year when you have the stadium so packed, you're losing money. You could tank right now and get Trevor Lawrence. It's not even a waste of a year. I thought the Browns should, after the first game of the season, we got destroyed. I said, let's tank for Lawrence. That would have been great. I can't make a Twitter. They want a new phone number. My phone number is used. I can't use it no more. That's the only reason I'm not on Twitter. I can't because I don't have a. They use your phone number. Every time you make a Twitter, I can't make another one. Well, Adam Gase. I mean, let's call a spade a spade. Look at what's his name, the guy for Tennessee, Ryan Tannehill. He left Adam Gase, and look at him now. Adam Gase is a horrible coach. In fact, if anything, Sam Darnold may still be a good quarterback. We don't know that because Adam Gase is so bad. Say reconnecting all the time. Make so slob dance. I should start making him dancing, but he's it's like picking on a retarded kid. I think the Bears' problem is like Cleveland's. Their quarterback play. I'm not a fan of Foles. I'd take him over Mayfield, but I don't think there's any quarterback in the league I would take. I'd take anyone over Mayfield. When does Chubb come back? Probably about 4 more weeks. And I don't even know if they're going to rush him back. It depends. If they're in a playoff hunt, they'll bring him back. If they ain't in the playoff hunt, there's no reason to bring him back. OBJ, you understand something. If Cleveland had a quarterback, he would be useful. We don't have a quarterback, so OBJ is useless now, but they're not going to trade him. I think Le'Veon Bell, if he has anything in a tank, the Chiefs could be dangerous. I mean, you look at that offense right now with Le'Veon Bell and that fucking Eric, what's his name? That guy's son, Herman Edwards' son? No, OBJ wasn't the problem. I always thought he was a cancer. The guy wants to win. The problem's been Baker Mayfield the whole time. Oh, Josh Allen isn't a bust. He's a beast. I'd love to have Josh Allen. He didn't have a great game Monday, but it's not his fault. Trust me. Hold on, I gotta spit this out. Yeah, I'll let you watch me spit it out. Look, let you watch me spit it out. Look at that. Oh, that's you in the back going on the sink. Come on. Look at that. Hey, best toothpaste ever. Oh, I gotta get these glasses. Hold on. I gotta clean them. Wait a second. There's one quarterback I wouldn't take over Baker Mayfield. That's Nathan Peterman. Josh Allen, he could be a beast. Send me Troutman. If I vote, it's for Trump, but I don't vote. I don't have time to vote. I don't care about America. You know why I don't care about America? When they let BLM terrorize the country, I lost interest. They made it sound like, Morgan Freeman and Denzel Washington were guys getting killed. They're criminals. People getting killed are criminals. The police come at you, tell you to get down, you get down. It's that simple. You know what else makes me laugh are these sovereign citizens. They're fucking pathetic. They get in their cars. They don't think they need a license. I'm traveling. They're fucking pathetic. 6'2". I used to be. I probably am 6'1" now. I was 6'2". Am I being detained? Yeah. Am I being detained? They act like idiots. You're being pulled over. Half the people getting pulled over, if they act normal, they'll be gone. Carson Wentz sucks, but I would take him over Mayfield. Wentz has played good the last couple weeks. Hey, they came back against the Ravens. And it's funny watching a sovereign citizen when they don't know what they're talking about. They try to act like they know what they're talking about. They don't. I love watching them get arrested. I can't. I'm curious right now. I'm betting you the Browns right now are trying to get a quarterback. Although they may be looking at the AFC landscape and say, well, we can get in the playoffs, but what are we going to do if we get there? Because there's some bumper cars coming at you could simulate a fucking defensive lineman. The Browns ain't going to extend Mayfield. There's no way they extend Mayfield. None. There's no possible way. Listen, John Dorsey drafted him. This new front office, they don't even want him. And I believe you can develop a quarterback now. Doesn't have to be a high draft choice. Baker Mayfield got arrested. I don't see a big deal with that. Fuck, everyone's been arrested before. Yeah, when you get a DUI, they take your license away. These sovereign citizens are morons. I had 2 DUIs. Probably should have had 1,000 of them, though. I used to get so fucked up oh my God. I haven't drank since 2005. I just hate alcohol. 3-day hangovers. I could drink tomorrow and not pick it up again. Yeah, Lamar Jackson, we're watching the decline of him right now, trust me. His I don't know, hey, he got an MVP, which is shocking. That's because the league didn't know how to react to him. Look what Mike Vrabel did to him in that playoff game. Look what Anthony Lynn did to him in that playoff game. A lot. Can't get in no fights now. People pull guns out. Back in my day, you fought. Now they pull guns out. Let me ask you something. Yeah, I want a tall quarterback. We took Kellen Winslow over Ben Roethlisberger. Hey. Which gun do you like better? This one? I actually like this one better than Smith & Wesson. I like this one better. Winston's way better than Baker. What's up with Michael Thomas? I'd take probably place me on the Pines. Yeah, I like the Smith. Oh, you know who I can't stand? Hey, I'm going to tell you right now. I hate this clown. He's a fucking nerd. Sir Yacht. He's on Twitter. Some Browns fan. He's a clown. He's an embarrassment to Browns fans. He actually thought the Browns were going to beat the Steelers, and he didn't think they were going to beat him. He thought they were going to destroy him. I knew we were going to get beat. Here's how my game plan was. If Mayfield plays great, we could win. But I knew Mayfield was going to struggle, and I thought it'd be something like 41-10, 41-15, something like that. But this clown, you got to look him up on Twitter. He's one of them guys that tries so hard to be entertaining, and he's not. He is a clown. Sir Yacht. I think I mentioned my video a couple of days ago. He's an embarrassment to Browns fans. Hey, what's sad is Mayfield's going to have another big game to beat the Bengals. He's going to have to. And he could against that shitty defense. Although they may try to emulate what every team that beats Cleveland does to him. Just all-out blitz. Mayfield can't beat the blitz anymore. He's scared to throw the ball. I actually thought Roethlisberger's arm would give out, but it didn't. His arm looked as strong as ever. And they got that fucking... I didn't want to watch college football. That Claypool... That dude's a beast. Was he any good in college? Oh, this dude loves Baker Mayfield. It's embarrassing. And he loves LeBron James, too. Yeah, Claypool's, he's good. I couldn't believe it. I never even heard of him. Then again, I don't watch... hey, fuck Juju. The dude worries more about playing video games with Tomlin's son. He's a 2, maybe a 3 at best. Claypool's way better. A.J. Green's going to get traded, I believe. He had a good game the other day against the Colts. That's why the Bengals would be smart to move on from him now, while his value's up. They don't need him. They got what's his name? T something from Clemson. He's good. Yeah, Watson, he's all right. I wonder how old that yacht kid is. I understand anything's better than Mayfield. He roasted me. Yacht. Yeah, I seen this clown singing on TikTok one day. Some Fleetwood Mac song. He sounds like a fucking woman. Someone said he was in my hometown not too long ago eating pizza. I watched Gulag. Some guy go, oh, you know what's weird? Hey, this new Call of Duty, right? I wonder if they're going to have a war zone. I want to play. Hey, that war zone. I was playing last night. It was like nighttime. It was pretty sweet. Dog face guy is a fraud. Who's dog? Oh, is he talking about that yacht dude? He does look like a dog. But yeah, that war zone. Listen, I played that new Cold War. At first, I didn't like it, but I'm not gonna lie to you. I kind of like it now. Listen, the guns are generic, the graphics are generic. They're all a step back from Warzone, but it seems like it's kind of fun. It's kind of, I got probably a fake so slob account. It's kind of fun. I'm not gonna lie to you, but that's why I'm curious to see what their Warzone's like. Yeah, the maps were bad, especially that Russian map. I could not stand that fucking map. I couldn't figure out where to go. I might start streaming. I'm just waiting. I might start streaming again. But yeah, that it took me till the last day of the beta to realize that I could put upgrades on my guns, and that's what pissed me off. I could put new bigger magazines on it. Yeah, I kind of like that new, but I will say this: the graphics and the guns, it's a step back for Call of Duty, but the game is fun. But like I said, I can't believe the graphics are horrible. I do like that one map that when you're in Vietnam, it looks like. I like that one in the jungle. I like that one a lot. I'm going to start streaming. Oh, they unlocked that the last day? All right, I was wondering why. I might buy that game. I don't know if I'll probably get it on the PC. It'll be on the PC. Playing Call of Duty on a PC is way better than playing on an Xbox or whatever, I think. Never played that. I said I was going to play it, remember? Then I looked it up on YouTube. It looked gay. What is a Ruby bodybuilding show? Hey, I watched a movie with Ben Affleck the other day. He's a basketball coach. No, I don't play Rainbow. I got to go on a fucking diet, though. I got to go on a diet. My problem is I eat a gallon of ice cream every fucking day. And that's the honest God truth. Hey, Colin Cowherd was right, though. He was right about Mayfield. Mayfield is mentally weak. It's in his head mostly. He's mentally weak. That dude moved to North Carolina. I do wish they made a football game. Mayfield is too small. So is Kyler Murray. The best quarterback in the NFL is what? Russell Wilson. He's like fucking 5 feet tall. All these short guys can throw from the pocket. Mayfield can't because he's a bitch. I don't think I've ever played a baseball game on a video game. Maybe I'll start golfing again. Well, you're saying Kyler Murray, you said he's no good. Kyler Murray's good. I don't know what you're talking about. Drew Brees is good. He was 6 foot tall. Brett Favre was only 6'2". Aaron Rodgers is only 6'2". Hey, someone said it. Who was it? Tim Couch? Tim Couch said if you're over 6'5", defense is being too short. I don't know. He said something. If you're under 6'5", you're too short. I don't know. Wait a second. You're saying there are more great lefties than short guys. What are you talking about? Is it Steve Young? That's the only lefty I remember. Dave Craig? Steve Young? I don't think I remember any good left-handed quarterbacks besides Steve Young. Oh, yeah, Boomer was a beast, no doubt about it, but he was like 6'4", 6'5". Yeah, I wouldn't put Jim Zorn as great. Hey, did you ever watch that thing on the Boomer Esiason's ex-partner in the radio, Carton? They had it on HBO, Fall of a Loudmouth. It was pretty good. It was a documentary. I didn't know that dude had to go to prison. Matt Leinart, I remember him. That's another thing, too. How does Tim Tebow beat a team? The Steelers were favored by, I think 9 points that game, and he got beat. How does Tomlin lose to Tim Tebow in a playoffs? That's embarrassing. How is that possible? You lose to Tim Tebow, who the following week goes to New England and gets beat 44-6. Another thing I had with Tomlin, he gets beat by, I think it was 28-0 at one time by Blake Bortles at home. He was heavily favored in that game, too. I think Tomlin is one of the most overrated coaches ever. He's been the beneficiary of having great players around him. You imagine Bill Belichick and then Pittsburgh with Pittsburgh at that time. They'd have like 12 Super Bowls right now. Yeah, Tomlin's overrated. Well, when Roethlisberger retires, watch 6-10, 8-8 at best. Cleveland didn't fire Belichick. Art Modell, Baltimore did. Everyone thinks Cleveland fired him. Art Modell went to Baltimore with Ray Lewis and all them defense he had back then. They would have been unstoppable. They are all Belichick lackeys. Hey, Cleveland had fucking Ray. Nick Saban. Oh, they had a hell of a bunch of coaches. Titans and Steelers. I think it's at Tennessee. I think I'm going for the Titans. That's my new team. That's going to be a great game. I'm picking the Titans. 24-20. That's going to be a great game. That's going to be the game. Cleveland plays Cincinnati. I'm still watching that game. I don't even care. I'll tell you what, I would be inclined to say the Chiefs will go to the Super Bowl again. But after seeing what the Raiders did to them, I'm concerned. Now, Andy Reid is smart. He's practicing for that type of ball against the Bills by running. That's why they picked up Le'Veon Bell. But I still will go with the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. And if they make the Super Bowl, you got to understand that they should have been in 3 straight if they make it this year, because they were an offsides penalty away from going to the Super Bowl the year before last year. You said it's a divisional game. That just happens? Well, yeah, that does happen, but they got a beat down. They took a beat down. I'm going with the Titans and Chiefs. In the Super Bowl, probably the Chiefs and I don't think Seattle's defense is good enough. Probably the Chiefs and Packers. Oh, wouldn't it be something if Brady made it there with the Buccaneers? Look, you can make excuses all you want. They got destroyed. They got destroyed. You got to accept it. I hate Brady. Brady acts like he did something Sunday. Yeah, Rodgers only having 1 ring is indictment on that. Is pretty bad. He should have a lot more. I like Rodgers. If you put Rodgers, I hate Mike McCarthy. I hate him. I guarantee you he's fired after the season. Guarantee. There's no way they keep him. The players don't even like him. They said they're not prepared. I'm going to go with the Eagles. Eagles will win that division. Hey, the winner of that division will be 7-9. Watch. It's weird how the Giants beat the Patriots in 2 Super Bowls. A-Rod go every Tuesday. I wonder why. Oh, I forgot. I'll make them sometime. Maybe today or tomorrow. Hold up. Oh. Yeah, Eli is mediocre. I wish they left steroids back in the face. Baseball was great back in the day. What's Super Chat? Look, I look like Walter White when he's dying. Super Chat donations. EVP made. Wait, he gets paid. You know who makes me sick too is that fucking disrespect nerd. He makes a killing. That dude makes a killing on streaming. And I don't know how people. It's not even funny. He's like a child. Oh, it's like a cartoon. Maybe I'll start acting like a cartoon. Dom Capers. Yep, I remember Dom. EDP just paid $60K for a vehicle. Look at this. What are you doing, bro? beast. Maybe I will start streaming again. Bro, you smell. You gotta leave me alone. This cat smells. That's just Chinky. This cat's probably about 15, 16 years old. That dude's making a killing right now. I don't know why people watch him. It's just like he's boring. Only use me, but I got new teeth. Oh, what's it got? What kind of interesting history? This cat's starting to irritate me, man. Everywhere I go, he follows me. I look at my back. It looks hunchback. EDP looks fat as ever. Yeah, I heard of it. Oh, Republic Ref. Yeah. I say I don't find EDP. To me, when I watch EDP, I don't watch it, but to me, it seems like, yeah, he seems like more of an act. Like he doesn't. Like when I used to make my Browns videos, there was times I wanted to go fucking destroy somebody. I used to get generally pissed. I think he kind of embellishes his, and I don't find him entertaining. I'll tell you who I still find entertaining is Ed Bassmaster. That dude has me rolling. And you know who else I find entertaining now? Some dude on Facebook, Funny Marco, some black dude. I think some of the shit he does is kind of disrespectful. Like these people that go in the stores and fuck with these old people and like fucking around, that pisses me off. I do find some of the things these guys do is disrespectful, but he's funny, that Funny Marco. Thunder Turtle. It should not be allowed on TV or whatever. Who's Cold Raven? Anyone remember anyone from here remember the Garbage Patch Kids? Remember them? I think they were called the Garbage Patch Kids. They used to be in that TTY. They used to troll the fuck out of this one dude. The fuck was his name? Some Dallas fan. What the fuck was his name? He was a white dude. JT something. You remember the Garbage Patch Kids on TTY? Are they still around? Who was that Dallas fan they used to fuck with? JT something, I think. Hey, I was gonna what the fuck was I say? I wonder what happened to them guys. They made a couple videos on me, the Garbage Patch Kids, if you guys remember. Yeah, they had one video on me. It was great. They were implying that I was a pedophile. I swear to God, it was a good video that they made on me. Wish I could find it. Oh, I forget that dude. I hate when something on the tip of my tongue. That guy's name, the Dallas fan. No, it wasn't JV Smooth. It was I can't think now. Jdhhdhd or something. Jdhhdhd 2020. Jdhhdhd 2020 or something. Something like that. Jdhhdhd 2020. I think that was it. Jdhhdhd 2020. Dallas Cowboy fan. No, I love the Browns. What's up, Germany? Jdhhdhd, that's it. Jdhhdhd 2020. Yeah, that's it. Jdhhdhd. I like Jdhhdhd. He was a Dallas fan. That's what I should have got into that trash talk circle, but there's no Browns fans here. He actually threw overhand. He didn't throw sidearm. He was a great pitcher. He was a great athlete. You wouldn't be able to tell watching him play football because he looked uncoordinated, but he was a good athlete. Machinima was a disgrace. I don't watch UFC. I like it, but I just don't watch it. Frank Castle's a beast. That was hilarious. Khabib. Joe. Fuck no, I hated Manziel. But when your team drafts a quarterback, you got to become a fan of him. It's just how it is. I would give up a number one draft pick for Ryan right now. You'd have to. You'd be right there then. Hey, I'm 4-2 right now as a Browns fan. It feels like we're 1-5. I wish Baker had more cachet, but they don't want him. What do you mean, Rage and Rob channel going to blow up? Why? What's he doing? There's no way Atlanta would trade for straight up Baker and Ryan. No way. No, I don't even know. I know who CM Punk is, but I didn't have no feud. I'm gonna have to check out Rage and Rob. I didn't know he's fucking around with them cats. I have a Twitch channel. I forget what it's called though. Yeah, I forget what it's called. I do have one. I think is it the Gavakian Warlord or something? I'd be shocked if they would. I'd take it though. I haven't seen that 49ers fans for a while. The Gavakian, that's it. I'm using a Huawei. Hey, I've had this phone for over a year now. Huawei Mate 20X. I love this phone. I've never had a phone this long in my life. Yeah, I like the actual new Black Ops beta. I did. It's a step backwards, but it's fun. I'm curious to see how their Warzone is, because honestly, the only thing I play in Call of Duty is Warzone. I love Warzone. I liked OnePlus, but I got this phone, which I like way better. Wait a second. It only says, wait a second. I still have that Duramax phone. Wait, no, I don't have that. Hey, I still have it. Let me ask you, it's only been streaming for 17 minutes. Is that all I've been streaming for? It seems like I've been streaming for an hour. I spent $20 on that stupid movie. That's how fucking bored I was last night. That was a waste of $20 for that movie. That movie sucked. Oh, see on my phone it says 19, 19 minutes. I was bored, man, so I got this movie. It was $20 to rent. I heard it was great. That's the only reason I got it. It was all right. Yeah, I watched it. I paid like a dumbass. I said, fuck it. No, you know a movie I did watch last night though, and I always it's like why I seen part I never seen it, but I watched. I always looked good. What the fuck was it? Was it Gene Hackman and Will Smith? I watched it on HBO last night. It was great. It was NSA. I forget what it was called, but it was a great movie. I love Gene Hackman, and it was good. Fuck Stephen A. Smith. Gene Hackman's my favorite actor. Enemy of the State, I think. Yeah, that's it. It was great. And I used to hate that Dave Portnoy, but now he's my boy. That dude's a beast, man. He started his business. Now he's worth millions. I actually believe that fucking enemy of the state. That's how that shit happens. I do believe that. They can watch everything. Like this phone I'm using now, they said that that's Rudolph right now over Baker Mayfield in a heartbeat. Listen, if I can see Baker Mayfield shot, and you know I used to be a fan of him. If I see it, you don't think the Browns general manager, they know it. I wouldn't be surprised if there's not talk right now about benching them. Let's put it this way. If Baker's having a bad first half and they're losing, they'll bench him. I would take Lamar Jackson over Baker Mayfield just because he can run. I can't believe Baker is so slow, too. He's just so slow. Only thing good about Baker Mayfield is his wife. I would take Brandon Whedon if he's still playing right now over Baker Mayfield. You got to look at the whole thing with the Browns. I like what they're doing. They finally got a coach in there. It's if you look at the Browns, they the penalties are down. They look like a real football. Last week that was just a bad game, but I mean they look like a real football team. Their problem is the quarterback. No one is going to trade a quarterback for Baker Mayfield. I'm sorry. Minnesota's not trading for Baker Mayfield. If Baker Mayfield had his rookie year like he played, someone would trade for him, but he's not. Matt Barkley, is that guy who used to play for tennis or USC? I thought he was, or that's Lionheart. I don't know. Barkley played, yeah. Mayfield for Haskins. I would take Dwayne Haskins right now for Mayfield. Yes, I would. I would take Josh Rosen over him right now. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if the Browns ain't trying to get a quarterback. I really wouldn't be. Go. And you're out for the day. Whoa, wait a second. Heck no, Josh Rosen holds on. Do you understand how bad Baker Mayfield is? Let me explain something to you. Baker Mayfield has elite skill position players. He has an elite offensive line. They asked him to throw the ball a couple times in the fourth quarter to hold a 10, 15-point lead, and he can't do it. Why do you guys still think he can play in this league? He's horrible. Baker is not an NFL quarterback. I'm sorry. There's no one in the league as bad as Baker Mayfield right now. I'm sorry. Rosen would be a big upgrade. Trust me. Baker is horrible. You guys don't get it. I watch enough football to know Baker is horrible. Denzel Ward's a great pick. Denzel Ward's a good player. Baker's done. He's done. You guys know this is his second straight year. He's horrible. 2 straight years, Baker Mayfield's 2 bad years in a row. He's done. Well, he's got 10 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. Doesn't matter. If you put him back in the 1980s, then 10 touchdowns turn into 6 touchdowns and 6 interceptions turn into 20. He's horrible. His rookie year, he was great. Second year, he sucked, and his third year, he sucks. The Browns are losing games because of him. He's horrible. He can't beat good. Mayfield can't beat good teams. He can beat bad teams. That's it. And you can't move forward with that. No, I would take Maker over Manziel. Manziel's definitely not an NFL quarterback. Manziel's even smaller than Mayfield. Well, we were trying to draft Pat Mahomes, and you know what? We were trying to trade up to get that pick, and they dropped it. They should have drafted Mahomes over Myles Garrett, to be honest with you. Manziel. I remember when Manziel, oh my God, they wasted a 22nd pick on him. God. Oh my God. I remember Manziel against surprised the Browns make a trade for a quarterback right now. I'm telling you. There may be a team out there that maybe there's a team out there that thinks we can coach Baker and make him good. Who knows? I don't see it, but hey, if the Browns trade Mayfield and he turns out to be a stud, I wouldn't even care. I just don't like him. Packers ain't getting rid of him. Now, you know what? You're going to laugh. Aaron Rodgers may be available next year. He may be available. Because they want Jordan Love. I'd take Kaiser over Mayfield. I don't know if Kaiser still plays. Oh, I would take Trubisky. Baker's shot. Baker's the worst quarterback I've ever seen. Look at Baker Mayfield in the pocket. He's scared. Hey, everyone thinks he had a good first half against the Colts. Did anyone watch the first half against the Colts? Every pass he threw was behind the receivers. I mean, Odell Beckham almost had another injury. Hey, Baker Mayfield gets his receivers hurt too. He's just terrible. Oh, yeah, the Bills are a good team. They'll rebound. Kaiser is still in the league. I didn't know that. No, I never watched it. Drew Stanton, where's he at now? Landry has had a better season at Q. Yeah. They should make a trade for a linebacker. Get rid of Njoku. I don't need Freddie Kitchens or Hugh Jackson. I got a coach. No, I've never watched a James Bond movie in my life. Yeah, exactly. Baker got Njoku hurt last year. He's horrible. I actually believe. I mean, what do you want a circus for with a backup quarterback? He's a circus show. Well, they need to do something because we got injuries and Delpit. I like him when he's healthy, but he's out for the year. Yeah, whatever happened to Cardale Jones? Cardale Jones. I remember Carnell Lake. There was a guy for the Steelers, Carnell Lake. Wasn't a defensive back? Years ago. Oh, absolutely. Hey, you want to know the most crazy statistic I ever seen? They were talking about records that won't be broke. I don't see TJ or Derek Thomas's record ever being broke. 7 sacks in one game. That's amazing. And he would have had an 8 sack on the last play of the game. He had him, and the guy got out and threw a touchdown to end the game. That was the biggest sack. He said the biggest sack he missed that day was the one that he blew the game. Yeah, that was crazy. Hold up. Oh, you want to go outside now? It's been like 4 days. Hold up. You ain't been outside in a while. I cut her hair. It's all fucked up. Holy shit, I butchered it. I butchered it bad. Oh my God, I remember we had Brock Osweiler. Oh my God, Derek Anderson was a beast. I don't think Jimmy Garoppolo's any good either. I would take him right now. Trust me. Alex Smith, even though he's fucked, I'd take him. Trent Dilfer. I would take Seneca Wallace. Kelly Holcomb. Spurgeon Wynn. I think Jimmy G needs to go back to. See, I think Kyle Shanahan. Listen, here's what I think. Kyle Shanahan, these guys that have these systems where they run the ball more, I think it hurts the quarterback. Quarterback position is a rhythm position. I think Kyle or Garoppolo could be good if he gets out of that system. Baker is not that bad. Worst I've ever seen in Cleveland. Brady Quinn, I'd take right now. I would take Cordell Stewart right now. Mariota would be perfect for the 49ers. He can't, yeah. I wouldn't take Manziel. J.P. Lossman, Mayfield and Lossman are the same player. No, I don't watch UFC. Later, bruh. You know what? I would take Tim Tebow right now over Mayfield. Can't get any worse. Well, the problem with Myles Garrett is very simple. They got no one on the other side. Olivier Vernon has been horrible. They're trying to get rid of him right now, and I don't know anyone wants him. If they can get someone on that side to take up the slack, what's his name will even be better. Ty Detmer. He was the quarterback that came in, or he got hurt against the Steelers, and then we came back 43-0. We got beat. Hey, Taysom Hill should be the Browns quarterback. I would take Robert Griffin III over Mayfield right now. I would. Mayfield may be the worst quarterback in NFL history. I mean, how long can you? I mean, how many chances does Mayfield get? This guy's on his third year, and he's regressed. Ever since his rookie years, he's been in a regression. Let's look at Mayfield. Last year, he sucked. This year, he's even worse. And it's not like he doesn't have players. He has great talent around him. Hey, I would. Although I see, hey, honestly, Mayfield may be better than Andy Dalton. I watched Andy Dalton the other day. He looked horrible. Oh my God, did he look bad? Carroll Collins. Let's think of some old quarterbacks right offhand. Theo Lewis. I remember him. Bruce Gronkowski. David Klingler. Jeff Blake. Aaron. Who was that black quarterback for the Saints? Aaron Brooks. He was the best black quarterback ever. Best black quarterback ever, Aaron Brooks. Actually, it was Warren Moon. Brad Johnson won a Super Bowl. Ryan Finley. Brandon Whedon. Dante Culpepper. I seen him play, actually, in YSU. I seen, what's his name, play, too. Or no, that's who it was. It was Steve McNair. Warren Moon's one of the greatest quarterbacks ever. Joe Gilliam. Phillip Rivers, hey, yeah, he's done. He's holding them back too. Hey, another example. The Colts could be a dominant team if they had a quarterback. Hey, I don't know why they just don't play. What's his name? Jacoby Brissett. Sean Hill, yeah, for Tampa Bay. Man, hey, remember Josh Freeman? Let me think. Stephen Berline. Josh Jacksonville. Byron Rightwich. Um, who's that quarterback that came out when what's his name was Kerry Collins, and there was another quarterback came out the same fucking year. I'm trying to think, who the fuck was it? He was always comparing him to that guy. Remember what's his name? Here was a good lefty for Jacksonville. The fuck was his name? He was a beast. Mark Brunell. Todd Maranovich. Charlie Batch. How about Charlie Fry? What about Drew Henson? Hey, somewhere I get the feeling Mayfield's watching right now. Mayfield's the type of dude that types his name in and watches anything about him. You ever notice that about Mayfield? Every time someone says something about him on Twitter, he has to respond like anyone famous. Yeah, I forgot he went to Washington. Douglas Williams, Mark Ripien, Jay Cutler, Jim McMahon. I actually wanted to see Jarvis Landry play quarterback for the Browns when he was an emergency quarterback. Dan Fouts is one of the greatest quarterbacks ever. No, I don't even think Baker Mayfield commercials are any good. I really don't. Brett Favre, great. Nah. I think he was like a special teams player. He was a good special teams coordinator in Cleveland at one time. Brett Hundley, I remember him. Yeah, I'd take over Mayfield. Who's the Eagles? Doug Flutie. I actually think LeBron could come in the National Football League right now and be a dominant tight end. I mean, I really do. Tight ends are easy to find. I mean, the Houston Texans got Darren Fells. We had him. He was a beast. I don't know why we let him go. Oh, Justin Herbert. I wish we had Justin Herbert. I love that to have that guy. Spurgeon winner, Cody Kessler. Cody Kessler. I forgot all about him. Remember Hugh Jackson said about Cody Kessler, what he said, just wait or something, watch. Kyle Orton. Yeah, that was a terrible move to sign Hooper for all that money. They don't use him because their quarterback can't throw. Hey, our quarterback can't even throw to tight ends. Boy, the rise and fall of Baker Mayfield. From rookie of the year, because in my mind, he should have been rookie of the year, to now a bum. Hey, we had Jake Delhomme. Yeah, we had him. Jeff George was a beast. Nah, can't say that, bro. He's had all the time in the world now to develop. 7 games into the season, he still sucks. Hey, you want to see the house tour? Watch this. I gotta go find. You know where's you put them things that you piss? The urinal things, a little like pocky puck. I gotta find one. You know why? Because here's where I piss at. It's the best pisser I ever had, right here. Look how perfect it is. This is my urinal. I kid you not. I gotta get one of them little hockey pucks though. I swear to God, on my cat's lives, this is my urinal. I haven't used this bathroom in probably 10 years. So. Hold on, I gotta get out of there. Look at this dumbass. Look at him. Just sits up there. He climbs up there and stays there. He don't even come down. He stays up there all day. Well, you're up there for good now, boy. Cats are fucking weird, man. They're just fucking weird. I should sell these. I don't need them no more. Anyone got an FJ? I'll sell you those. Nah, my cats don't chew wires. Well, no, they did chew wires until I beat the shit out of them. They don't chew them no more. Boy, I gotta fucking rake leaves. Go to the fucking store. I got 6 cats. Where he went though? Things are gonna rain. Hey, you asked me what phone I'm using. A Huawei Mate 20X. Why? It's great, ain't it? It is great. This phone, I had this phone since last October. Or I'm sorry, September, over a year. It's a beast phone. It's 7.2-inch screen. It's fucking beautiful. And it's fast. It's got a 5,000 milliamp battery. I could use it all day and not have to worry about it. I get about 10 hours of battery life, my screen on time, which is phenomenal. How is Mayfield scared? Well, when he's in the pocket, he's frantic because everything's moving fast and he can't read defenses. That's why. I mean, he's got Nick Chubb, Kareem Hunt, David Njoku, Odell Beckham, Jarvis Landry. He's got all these talent. He can't get him the ball. Yes, he does. He dances for people on Twitter because he's sensitive. Oh, yeah, you know what? I found that mouse ball. Guess where that mouse ball was? It was under that fucking dresser. I thought I looked there. It was under that fucking dresser the whole fucking time. It was there. It was in a corner. How much storage? I think 128 gigabytes. No, wait, let me think. Wait. Or 256 gigabytes, I think. I think that's it. I'm not sure. Yeah, this battery in this phone, like right now, let me see. I've had this phone. Let me see something. 2 hours and 45 minutes, and I'm down to 78% of battery. I've on screen on time. I've been streaming for a while, too, so. It's great. I love this phone. I usually get a phone every 3 months, right? I haven't had a phone for over a year now. That tells you all you need to know about this phone. I love it. It's so big, too. Tony Grossi's I hate Tony Grossi, but he was right about Mayfield. But Colin Cowherd make him dance. Let me show you this cat here. Hey, this cat's 9 months old. Look how huge he is. What's up, bro? 9 months, 2 years. 9 months, 2 years. That cat's huge. He's like 22 pounds right now. He's huge. Never seen a cat that big. He's like a lion. This beast. All right, hey, I'm getting off. I'll come back in a couple hours. Later.